Wave 105's evening show, Monday nights with Andy Jackson is Cookery night. Just a reminder, by the way, what's happening through the rest of the week. On Tuesdays, Heather James, our resident numerologist, is here at 9 o'clock. And Wednesday this week, my special guest is Tony Robinson, out of Time Team. He'll be here on Wednesday, and on Thursday, back by popular demand again, it's Sound of the Psychic from Southampton. She'll be here between 9 and 10 taking your calls. But Monday night, back to tonight, it's cooking night, and a whole host of people in the studio with us this evening. We've got Ian from Sunnyfields, Davina and Alex from Hampshire Farmers Market. Excuse me while I'm burping while I'm talking. But we've been eating pheasant. We've been eating, what was that? What was the cabbage?
Cavallone.
Cavallone. See, I can't remember, can I? If you want to see what it is called and see where to get hold of it, just head over to wave105.com/Andy. And I have to say, this grape brandy from Hampshire, it's going down exceedingly well as well. And we can, if you want to get hold of some of that, also on the website wave105.com/Andy. It's time for course number 2 this evening, and it's a kedgeree, is it not?
It is, that's right. Yes, it's a quick kedgeree, Andy, so it's using prepared cooked rice, okay, and together with a little bit of shallot, which I'm going to cook off in some more rapeseed oil to begin with, okay, and then it's got the addition of this lovely smoked New Forest trout.
So does that mean it's actually come out of a New Forest river?
Yes, this is actually the New Forest Smokery, and the trout. Yes, and they get the trout, and they're actually smoked for a while, and then they're actually after that coated with a local honey and left to absorb. So it's actually honey roasted trout.
Honey roasted. I've got to have a little taste of that. I've just,
yes, of course.
Just to see what it tastes like, sort of straight out of the packet. So this is trout that's been smoked, and also with a little. Just pass it over.
Okay, just so is that
That's
okay?
absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yes, so that's smoked trout with a honey roast.
Because normally you think of smoked salmon. It's nothing like smoked salmon at all, is it?
No.
I can definitely taste the oak. It's like a sort of oaky, almost like an oaky sort of winey.
And yeah, you've got that.
You've got that little bit of sweetness from the honey, and the fishiness coming through as well.
Yeah, so the trout is lovely. I mean, smoked trout I think is beautiful. You know, it just makes a, it's very sort of delicate. I think.
I'm a big fan of smoked fish.
Are you?
Oh, love it.
Good.
Absolutely love it. So Kedgeree, just to, excuse me when I'm spitting while I'm talking.
It's okay.
Kedgeree, I know Rick when he was on doing the big drive home earlier, he said, I can't even pronounce it, let alone know what it is. So what exactly is Kedgeree?
Well, Kedgeree is a rice-based dish with fish, and we're putting hard-boiled eggs in as well. So basically it was started off sort of a breakfast dish, and then it moved on to being a supper dish, and actually it's quite a nice lunch dish too.
So an anytime dish, really?
Yeah, anytime dish, that's right. So, but it's a dish that you could use leftover rice if you had any.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously I've cooked this beforehand, and we're just going to cook it up again in the pan. But you know, it's a lovely light supper dish. So I was thinking more or less, you know, if you had people coming around for supper, say on Christmas Eve, when you actually go and you know that you're going to eat a huge meal the next day, you could have this for a supper dish.
So that's just bog standard white rice.
Yes.
With boiled eggs.
Yes.
And some shallots.
Shallots, yeah.
Going into it. And then, so what's the first thing that's going in the pan there?
In the pan is a little shallot in the rapeseed oil again.
Okay. And how long's that got to fry off for?
That's going to fry off for a minute, no more. Because we don't want it to colour, we just want the shallot to soften.
Okay. So how long would you say it takes from start to finish to do this quick kedgeree then?
Oh, if you've got everything like we have prepared in advance, probably no more than 5 minutes.
Excellent. Okay, well we'll let those shallots soften off. Okay. What is it? How do you describe it? Soften.
Soften.
We'll let those shallots soften, so we're picking up all the terminology and everything here. I can hear more being sliced. We've got the eggs ready to go in. So we'll come back and do stage 2 of quick kedgeree in a couple of moments.